Hi, this is Dr. Samantha Sweeney, and this is Just for Fun Friday, your weekly dose of how to infuse diversity into your life and the life of your kids. So I'm really excited to introduce this week's item to you because it's different from any other item we've done thus far, and it's centered around music. It's called the Putumayo Kids CD Collection. And there are all different types of CDs within this one collection, but they're all focused on diversity. And let me tell you a little bit more. So the thing that's so great about these is that they're universal, right? There's no cuss words, nothing inappropriate in the songs. So you can really have this, you can really use this for all kids of all ages. We have had one particular CD called the Dreamland CD since, my firstborn was very, very little. And, you can put it on while the baby is sleeping. But then there are other CDs that have a little bit more of an energetic beat, and your middle school or high schooler might really like that. So it really is accessible to everybody, from the littlest babies all the way up to the middle school and high schoolers, and even you adults might really enjoy it as well. So what about the diversity, right? So the thing that's cool about these CDs is that within one CD, you get access and exposure to lots of different types of music. So within one CD, you might get one song from Israel, and then you'll get another song from Brazil, and then the next song is from France, and then the next song is from the US, which is so cool, right? So you get to see how some of these songs may be similar, some of them may be different. How do different people interpret, for example, the Dreamland CD, how do different countries and different cultures interpret lullabies? It's just such a cool way to kind of expose your child and expose yourself to different cultures without having to buy an expensive plane ticket. And so one of the things that I really love to do is to talk to my kids about, okay, this song is from Brazil and it has this beat, and this song is from France and has this beat. What do you think about it? How do you like it? And then they tell you how they, what they enjoy, or they show you through their dancing, because let's face it, little kids, and as they get older kids really, really love to dance. So on all of our Just for Fun items, I rate them on a scale of 0 to 5. And this one is definitely a 5. And not just because it sparks conversation, which it certainly can. You can certainly talk a lot about the songs that you hear and the differences between them. And especially if your kid is a really musical kid and they're really, into music and understanding what it means and, might want to study it in the future, then you can certainly talk about it. But just the exposure, just saying, this song is from France, this song is from Italy, this, the language that you hear right now is Spanish. The language that you hear right now is Afrikaans. Just exposing your child to all those different things is really, really cool. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to talk about it all the time. Just having them hear it and having them listen and having them experience, that universality of music. Music can really touch people. It's very, very powerful. And to be able to kind of show your child what that means is really, really special. So it's definitely a 5. So that's it for this week's Just for Fun Friday. I hope that you go and pick up one of these CDs and listen to it with your kids and really, really enjoy it. I have a link on the website, www.culturallycompetentkids.com. There's a link there to buy some of these CDs. And there's also a one-page printout to talk about all the different things that we discussed today. So the age range, it's for everybody, the different diversity themes, some questions and comments, and maybe even some games that you can play with your child as you're going through and listening to the different songs, and ways to continue the conversation. Because remember, even though it's important to have fun with diversity, it's also important to continue the conversation and to have those harder and more difficult conversations as well. So I hope that you pick some of these up, at least one of them, and that you enjoy it a lot, and that I'll see you next week for another Just for Fun Friday. Thanks for joining us for another Just for Fun Friday. I hope that you enjoyed it and it inspired you to go out there this weekend and have even more fun with your kids. I've created something that I'm really excited to share with you, and I think you're really going to love. I've compiled this amazing book list of all different diverse books. It has different characters, different storylines, and I think you're really going to love it. It's for kids of all ages, from babies, yes, babies, all the way up to young adults. So in order to get it, go to www.culturallycompetentkids.com. Sign up for the newsletter and it'll be sent straight to you right away, right to your inbox. You can use it for all sorts of things. You can use it for learning time, you can use it for literacy time, or just fun snuggle time with your kids. So sign up, enjoy it, and I'll see you next week for another Just for Fun Friday.